Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to the work session for September 12th. I'd ask everybody to please turn off cell phones, pagers, and electronic devices, and assisted listening devices available for the hearing impaired. I ask everybody to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recording in progress.
I'll ask now for a moment of silent reflection, keeping the victims of 9/11 in your thoughts and prayers, and also for the gentleman who lost his life on Lewiston Hill the other night. Thank you very much. Agenda approval, the only thing I needed, let's see here, take off. Where is it? Actually, it's already off, I think. Okay. Does anybody have anything to add to the agenda?
Yes, van driver for my agenda.
Okay. Also, we can remove the Pletcher Creek Road sewer extension billing. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, thank you. Motion to amend the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Do me a favor, Carol. Al, I think Al's still out in the hall. Can you just give him a yell? You can probably do it from your chair. He's right there at your desk.
Sorry.
The abstract, Councilman Jacoby.
I move to approve the regular abstract of claims number 22-02344 to 22-02507 and recommend payment in the amount of $292,042.20 plus a post audit of $6,881.86.
Second.
A motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the minutes for the July 25th regular town board meeting.
Move for approval as presented.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the minutes for the August 22nd regular town board meeting.
Move for approval as printed.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Old business, the Justice Course Office renovations, we're still waiting for a third bid on the carpeting. Senior Center seasonal labor position, we'll be taking no action on that tonight.
We just removed that from.
Yeah, actually, we can remove that from under old business. And there'll be no action taken on the special use permit with Wilco Auto. Some of the items we talked about at the last meeting need to be addressed. New business, anything? No new business? Department head statements. Chief Previtt, anything?
Nothing other than the fact that we have, just a reminder, we have Niagara University will be doing active shooter finally up there. We did have a meeting today, law enforcement, we're coordinating with them. And the SRO programs are going great in schools. They're thrilled. We're off to a great start.
Good. Excellent. Bill Conrad, Deputy Supervisor, anything? Dan Zano? Nothing? Mitch Zano? Jeff Ritter?
Yeah, I would like the board to know that I'm going to advertise for a wastewater maintenance person. It's already in the budget.
Okay.
Guys,
Do we need a motion we usually make a motion to approve him advertising, right? Or,
Yeah, absolutely.
Do that?
You can make an approval authorizing the board to.
okay, that's usually what we do. So,
I'll make that motion.
second,
a motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed?
with a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a peculiar skill set that goes with that, or is that pretty much an entry level?
There is a civil service designation for it
Mhm.
that requires some level of maintenance.
Okay.
But there's no civil service test required? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Melinda?
Yes, I'm going to take this opportunity to, everyone has a copy of the newsletter, so we can just kind of talk about if you've driven by the senior center lately and wondered what is going on for all the cars in the parking lot. Well, if you look at our list of activities, this is what's going on. Pretty much every day we have an exercise class. We also have senior club, travel club, bridge, euchre, book club, wood carving, and of course, the upper famous bingo on Wednesday, not to be missed by anyone. It is a good time. I was a little bit apprehensive. Bingo wasn't my favorite thing, but it is a good time. It's still really enjoying, and they keep coming back. On a somber note, we do offer a grief support group the second and fourth Thursday, 2 to 3:30. That's very well received because they really don't offer those around this area. And we're thinking of adding a caregiver support group, maybe to start out in the evening, once a month, and then try to work that up to also weekly, so that people that are the primary caregiver for a family member have a chance in the evening when another family member can take care of that person. They can kind of come in and discuss it with other people that are going through the same thing. Quilters, knitters, crafters, crocheters are Friday, and of course, bridge. I also wanted to mention, it's kind of really neat if you haven't had the opportunity to come into the senior center. We have a new gentleman that his aide has been bringing him in as long as I've been there, trying to get him to come into the center, and he's finally coming in for exercise, and he's 101 years old. And he's totally cool too. You should come and talk. He's really neat. You would love him. He's awesome. So stop in, and just to give you an idea of what we have coming up in October, we're having a blood drive on October 7th with the Red Cross, and also our annual Halloween costume parade. So if anyone would like to judge that, no pressure. You know, it's a fun time. They really enjoy that, the seniors, and we award them prizes, and it's fun. And we also had, for the kickoff, football tailgate party, where we had chips and dip and beer. Root beer. Yeah, so it's all in here. There's a calendar, and we're looking for wood carvers, and just peruse that at your leisure. There's something for everyone. And also, we just got our bocce ball course up. We've been asking, and finally people are like, you know, I've never heard of the bocce ball course. And I was like, well, what is it? He's like, last year. So, okay. So Bill, our maintenance guy, went out there and spent a couple hours getting that ready. So that's ready to go. They really.
Have you had anybody come out and play?
Oh, they want to play. They were concerned about the restroom situation. So I talked to Kathy, and we got that all straightened out.
Because it's something, I mean, in Niagara Falls, at High Park, it's
Oh,
mob.
yeah, it's big.
So,
Yeah.
and those courts have been there, I don't know how many years, and they just sat out. We talked about turning them into a garden at one point, but that'd be
Yeah,
awesome
so
if we can get the
it's-
bocce
One
going.
of them's all set to go. We've got the balls out. These people have their own bocce ball, so we're good to go. We've got
Awesome.
wrestling, we've got the course, we've got balls. So we got-
Melinda, see if you can work it out that the town board challenges the village board to a competition.
Oh, all right. Did they get no late for bocce though?
Well,
September's beautiful. October, so thank you very much. Let's see, Kathy, are you there?
Hello.
Anything to report?
The only thing is we are still working through our fall events. We are going to have a tent at the Harvest and Hops Festival where we'll be advertising all of our fall events, and we'll also have some crafts for the kids. So that's what we're doing.
Okay, great, thank you very much.
And Kathy and Melinda have been meeting to
Yeah.
coordinate some activities.
Good, good. Okay, thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Okay, legal, anything? Al, do you have anything on legal?
It's on the agenda already.
Well, that's where I'm at now. What,
The tower antenna application, the Model City, that's under.
Okay.
Controllers.
okay, we'll move down to finance. Jackie?
Yeah. I previously submitted 4 2022 budget revisions for board review. May I ask for their approval tonight?
I've had the opportunity to go over them with Jackie, and I'm satisfied with them and move for approval for the budget revisions for the 2022 budget.
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carried.
I'm currently working on the 2023 budget, and the preliminary budget will be presented at the next board meeting.
Thank you very much. Moving on to the 2481 Summer Settlement Road Sanborn project, site plan and special use permit. They're requesting an extension. I think, Al, they're in contact with you in regards to a pilot as well, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I would ask for the extension that they asked for.
Move to authorize the
approval.
extension as requested.
Second. With a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed?
Is there a
Motion
timeline
carried.
on the extension that you're granting?
Let me see here.
I don't recall whether it was for the year.
I thought we talked about 6 months, but maybe it's a year.
It's usually 6 months, right, Tim?
I don't know what they asked for.
Just thought that should be in the motion, that's all.
It's just been taking so long to get the pilot agreements.
One additional year.
They can't meet the deadlines.
My only thought would be
Okay.
that because it requires construction in the summertime, it may be 12 months.
Yeah. They're asking for a 12-month extension, 1 additional year. So amend the motion for 1 additional year.
So amended.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And that'll do it for myself. Councilman Guyton?
Just one item, we did have a vacancy as a van driver, and Melinda has interviewed, and she is requesting hiring Peter Burrows, B-U-R-R-O-W-S, 3681 River Road, as the newest van driver at a rate of $13.20 per hour, with the understanding that after 6 months, it's a 50-cent raise, and then after a year, another raise, and may be adjusted when the minimum wage is considered. That's a motion to hire.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And it is for 20 to 30 hours a week as needed.
Great. Councilman Jacoby?
Nothing really new with the liaison report, but I have a couple other things. One is, we have an application for membership of Lewiston Fire Company number 2, and the company would like to instate this person. His name is Edward Ammerman, middle initial N, and I'm making a motion that we approve that.
Second.
The motion is second for Lewiston Fire Company number 2 addition. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And next I have 2 tower antenna applications. They're both for modifications to existing towers, and they're going to add some additional communication stuff. The permits have been issued, correct?
There
Has
is
it been issued?
Yeah, and it's, I looked over all the information, and everything seems to be in order for the one on Model City Road. Make a motion that we approve that.
this is the one we're waiting on the fees, am I correct?
Just the check stuff.
Yeah, so you're gonna make the approval contingent upon the submission of additional fees. The checks that have been supplied to the town were written on accounts that were ultimately closed before the town processed them. I spoke to the developer, and they were willing to cut new checks, so you can make your approval subject to the receipt of new fees.
I make that motion as stated by Attorney Alpex.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And then the other one is very similar. It's again a modification of existing tower. This one's on Upper Mountain Road in Sanborn. And again, the permits have been issued, and in this case, all the fees have been paid, right?
No, the same
scenario.
Oh, the same scenario?
It's the same developer.
Okay, then subject to receipt of all the fees and it'll
By
be
the town clerk.
by the town clerk.
Second,
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
That's all I have, Mr. Supervisor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who seconded that? Thank you, Bill.
Mr. Gagnon.
Mr. Guyton did. Councilman Morial.
I have a few items on here. Number one will be Mitch Zano is requesting a leave of absence from his MEO, a position effective August 23rd, 2022, and it will remain in effect until at least August 23rd, 2023. Is this something we need a motion on now?
I would,
Yeah.
Okay, that's a motion. Accept.
second.
We have motion is second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And this also from Highway, the town of Lewiston received 3 bids for the above project. It's wood chipping bids. I'll read them off. Lardy Construction Corp., $2.46 per yard for a total of $28,500. Zolad's Construction Company Incorporated, $373.70 cost per yard, a total of $48,581. And Valani's Lawn and Landscape LLC bid $385 cost per yard for a total of $109,725. I'd like to make a motion to accept the Lardon Construction Corp. as the lowest bid.
Second.
Motion is second. I do have one question. The math doesn't add up on that. With $3.85 per yard being
Yeah.
109. I mean, it's still gonna be more.
More.
I'm just gonna amend,
Amend that.
just amend it to whatever 385 per yard costs. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a motion and a second for Lardy Construction Company at a total of $28,500. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, we got a extension approval here for Briar Oaks Perry subdivision. Didn't we do this already, though?
No,
Or is
they
this
need another 90
Another one?
day.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll read the letter into the minutes. This letter is to request a 90-day extension for the filing of the milers for the Briar Oak subdivision. The project received conditional final plat approval on February 28, 2022, and for the town building inspector, this approval expires on May 29, 2022. The project received a 90-day extension from May 29, 2022 to August 27, 2022, at the town board meeting on June 27, 2022. As was the situation previously, the increased construction costs, material shortages, and ongoing changes to the housing and new home construction market has resulted in a need for additional time before filing the project milers. It is our understanding the request will be likely addressed at the next town board session, so September 12, 2022. I'd like to make a motion to do an extension.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And then we have 2 sewer credits okayed by Jeff Ritter. The first one, Matt Tellerico on 453 Mount View Road, Lewiston, New York, for $122.70. I'd like to make a motion to accept that.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Second one, Jacqueline Felicetti, 949 Escarpment Drive, Lewiston. She's asking for $147.23 sewer credit.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And that's it for me tonight.
Okay, Councilman Myers, anything?
Yeah, it's some correspondence from the Sanborn Historical Society and Farm Museum. They have a all-you-can-eat country breakfast on Sunday, September 18th from 8 to noon. And there's also a regular meeting at the Farm Museum on Tuesday, September 27th at 7 p.m. A special program, Flax to Linen, presented by Jeff Neff of Williamsville. And that's free, with refreshments.
Okay, thank you very much. Privilege of the floor, public concerns. Anybody like to speak?
John Murniak, Ridge Road. Question on this wood chipping. business that you just approved for the pile of brush that's behind the town garage. Every year, when you guys award that, contractor takes a lot longer than he should, really. If he agrees to a couple weeks or 3 weeks, that should be it, you know. But every year, it extends and extends, and in the meantime, it shuts down any tree company that's working in the town of Lewiston from being able to dump brush and wood chips and whatnot up there. You know, it seems to me that town highway department should have a couple areas designated. We close off the area that's currently been bid, and we start to put wood chips and brush and whatnot in a different area that will accumulate for the bid for next year. Okay, because when it shuts down, then companies like my son's has no place to dump his wood, okay, other than up at his property, which is a temporary hold point until we can bring it back down to the town. It's wood that's cut down in the town that should, you know, go there. So, you know, I would like you guys, okay, to consider something, you know, that would allow that dump to be still open for the people that doing the work in the town.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, I could go into all my other gripes, but this is one I think that you know, they've shut us down. Mr. Masters here has taken my son to court because of the wood that's up on his property that happened to be put there when, you know, the dump was closed down for, they said 2 weeks. It turned out to be 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. And what do you do with it, okay? You know, we do haul it back down to the town when it opens back up, but in the meantime, you know, we get cited. So I think you guys, you know, in approving this, should work with the highway department now and say, listen, we've got to have a way to keep this thing open so the tree companies that are working here in Lewiston can still bring in stuff but not add it to the pile that's already been bid. I agree, you know, I wouldn't want to do that, okay, but there's a lot of land there. It seems to me that should be able to designate another spot temporarily, or, you know, let's say that,
I get it.
you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
okay?
And Mr. Zano's right here, and it would be the highway superintendent's decision 100%. So we could talk about it, you know,
You guys
for next
kick
year.
it around, because like I said, that comes up every year. We have that problem. I mean, not only my son, but every company that works here in the town. You know, I don't know what they do with their stuff, but, you know, we don't have another area where we can dump that other than up on his property, which, you know, we end up getting cited and dragged into court. So, you know, please consider something to that effect.
Okay, anybody else? We have upcoming meetings, the Historic Preservation Meeting, September 13th at 5:45 PM. Environmental Commission, September 13th, 2022 at 7 PM. Planning Board, September 15th at 6:30 PM. Actually, it's canceled. And the regular town board meeting and a public hearing on September 26th at 6 PM. And with that, I will ask for an adjournment.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.